Shalom Yasharala, Call Halal Allah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth at the four corners of the globe. Salakia. All right. Basically, I titled this, beware of your folly. All right, and beware of folly in general. All right, and to beware of something is to take heed. All right, so basically we got to take heed in how much folly we indulge in, man. All right, of course we can't be righteous all the time. We are in the flesh and we do go off. All right, and Salakia, we do have to balance out, or the way we live, our lifestyle, but don't overdo it, man. You're not supposed to, take part in too much folly, man. You gotta examine yourself and you gotta discipline yourself to know when it stops. All right, it's a time and place for everything under the sun. All right, it's a time to indulge in folly, and it's a time to be serious, man. And right now, it's more of a time to be serious. All right, so the foolishness and the folly, and the things of this world, that should be cut down at an all time low in our life right now. And our first priority should be this truth in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But of course, we do have, we are in captivity. Brothers got to work, brothers got to take care of their family, and brothers got to, provide for their household and things of that nature. But at the same time, we do have a priority, and that main priority is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And nothing in this world, because everything in this world is foolishness with the Most High. All right. So nothing in this world should ever hinder us from this word. But I'm gonna open up. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Dead flies cause the ointment of the apothecary to send forth a stink savior." It says, "So doeth a little folly him that is in reputation for wisdom and honor." All right, so basically you us indulging in a little folly could take us out like that, man. Especially in these times, man, or especially in the times we enter of. The apostles and elders, they deemed this year the mark of Charagma, which is the year of the mark of the beast. Lord willing, it'll be mandatory. All right, pretty soon, and prophecy start to pick up, but basically, man, the King Solomon, he compared folly unto basically dead flies causing ointment to go bad, man. And when you come into this truth, it's a beautiful thing, man. All right, the scriptures say a good name is better than precious ointment. So basically, oil and ointment was seen to be very valuable, especially in the ancient days, man. Ointment and frankincense and myrrh and different types of elements and ointments and herbs and elements and stones of the earth were very precious and valuable and worth a lot of value, man. So basically, the Lord compared us, the men that reputation, Salakia, the men that repeat for wisdom and honor, because I'm gonna read it back. This is Ecclesiastes 10:1. Dead flies cause the ointment of the apothecary, and that word apothecary, it means like a storekeeper of herbs or ointment. Basically a place where you get like perfumes, different scents, different smells, different herbs from. A storekeeper of herbs and ointments. That's what that word apothecary means. All right. It says, dead flies cause the ointment of the apothecary to to send forth a stinking savior. Right, man. All right. So the dead flies in this case will be the folly, man. And the ointment is compared unto us. The apothecary is compared unto the Lord, waking us up to this truth, man. And dead flies be compared into the folly, man. You know, and it said dead flies cause the ointment of the apothecary to send forth a stink savor. All right. The Lord created us to send forth a beautiful scent. All right, beautiful vibrations. Because that's what herbs and ointments and different elements of the earth do. They send forth good vibrations. All right, they send forth good moods, and they send forth basically a better feeling, man. A good spirit, an uplifter of the spirit, Salakia. But that's what the Lord created us to do, man. All right, but if it only take a little bit of folly for you to rust, man. It only take a little bit of folly for the Lord to take you out this truth, man. Especially in the times we living in now, or the Passover. We just memorialized the Passover. All right, for brothers that kept the Passover. This is a serious time, man. So folly could only, and it only take a little bit of folly, man. One apple spoileth the whole bunch. Like Jake like to say, saying in the world. But it only take a little bit of folly, man, to basically take us out this truth and to take our wisdom and honor away. All right. It says, verse 2, a wise man's heart is at his right hand, but a fool's heart is like a fool's heart at his left, man. And that's the spiritual saying, man. Because the right hand side, all right, that's the righteous side, man. You always want to stay on the right hand side. All right. And your right hand is your dominant hand anyway. Is the more for your right hand is the more dominant hand. All right, so to speak. According to the studies and researches of Esau, he basically your right hand is like your dominant hand, and most people are right-handed people rather than left. Or if you ambidextrous, but the whole point is, this is a spiritual saying right here. King Solomon was in the spirit, man. He's saying a wise man heart, right? And that word heart goes back to your mind, all right, your brain, your mindset, all right. A wise man's a person that's wise, a person that has not understanding, all right, and experience. Their mindset is on the right hand side, man. Rather than on the left. I got a perfect example of that, man, in the scriptures. So, Lakia, bear with me real quick. This is Second Esdras chapter. Salakia. This is Second Esdras chapter 9. Second Esdras chapter 9. 9 verse 15. All right, it says, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many of Salakia. It's not the scripture. All right, bear with me. Baba Kushah. Get the scripture. Here it is. Second Esdras chapter 9, so it is a 9th chapter. Salakia, Achim. But this is Second Esdras chapter 9, verse 13. It says, and therefore be not thou curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. Right, man. That's a perfect example of keeping your mind, all right, your mindset on the right hand, on the righteous tip, on the spiritual side, dwelling on the laws, the commandments, meditating on the righteousness of the Lord, and just learning, man. Learning from the experiences of the prophets that wrote down their testimony, all right, and dwelling on it, and striving to live your life likewise until the prophets in Yahushua, man. All right, that's keeping your heart on the right hand, okay, inquiring how the righteous shall be saved instead of basically dwelling on how the unrighteous will be punished, because we already know how the unrighteous is gonna be punished, man. So why keep stressing it? Why keep trying to dwell upon it? We trying to get saved, man. All right. If you keep worrying yourself for how the is gonna be destroyed, if anything, that should put more fear in the Lord into you, and to strive more harder in this truth. All right. But some people got bugged out, man. All right, doing that shit, man. Thinking too hard on how the unrighteous is gonna be punished. All right, and demons hop on them, and then they mind and alter their mindset, man. You dwelling on how the damn that nigga gonna get a missile, man. Dwelling on how hot them missiles is, and a demon can hop on you and start fucking with your mind. Telling you that you a 2/3. Telling you that you an Edomite. You start calling yourself Roosevelt, man. That's an inside joke. But back in these scriptures, Ecclesiastes 10:3, it says, "Yea, also when he that is a fool walketh by the way, his wisdom faileth him, and he saith to everyone that he is a fool." Right, man. Okay, though, and the word "fool" means foolishness. All right, all the things of this world is foolishness, man. Trying to go to college and get all these different degrees. Studying in the philosophy and the ways of this world and society and all this scientific bullshit, man. All right, that's indulging in folly, man. Always on social media. That's another thing, man. Social media is the most. Social media is the most. Basically, social media is like an entrance of folly, man. Social media is the biggest exception to folly, man. Because that's all it is. You get on Instagram, all right? You get on Facebook, you get on YouTube. All these fucking jakes is indulging in folly, man. All you comedian men are either all you Israelite men is either comedians, all right, and all you Israelite women or so-called Israelites, because all of Israel, not of Israel, all right. You black people, man. I'm gonna call y'all black people because y'all living in darkness, man. But you damn black people, man. You black men, y'all either trying to make somebody laugh or make somebody feel sorry for you, or trying to get some money, or trying to be somebody not trying to receive recognition, trying to receive exception from these bitches, trying to receive exception and to these niggas and to Esau, because that's all Jake want to do, is to feel accepted in this society, man. So Jake gonna do anything, go out of his way, do anything to feel accepted in this society, all right, which is gonna cause you to be a foolish man, all right, because you gotta indulge in folly in order to be accepted in this kingdom, man. That's why we stand out. That's why we not standing for that shit, man. We not going for that folly, man. That's why we go out there and we tell our people their transgressions, all right, because we not indulging in that, and that's why they hate us, man. But back to the point, Salakia, for rambling. It says, Ecclesiastes 10:3, "Yea, also when he that is full walketh by the way," right? When the fool go about his life, man, his regular routine of living his life, man, his wisdom faileth him, and he saith to everyone that he is a fool, right, man? Because the ways of a fool is made manifest, man. All right, you could look at a foolish person and they don't gotta say nothing. You could tell if they're a fool or not, man. All right, just by their actions, just by the way they live their life, man. You could tell the way, by the way they live their life, by the way they carry themselves, you know what they about, man. All right, and it shows the way they live their life. It just shows that they foolish, man. They silly goofballs, man. Uncle Toms, you know, you Aunt Jemima pickaninny bitches, man. That's what it is. That's what Israel has come to, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you black people, y'all have came to a laughing stock. And that's why Esau put these bywords on you, man. Esau, he make money off you niggas. He been doing this shit ever since he had us in slavery, man. All right, he brought us over here. He made you niggas dance for his entertainment. All right, and what he thought, oh, we can make money off. Let's make money off this nigga, man. Let's cause Jay got talent, man. You know, and Esau has used our talent against us, man. To basically humiliate us and to cause us to be foolish. So Esau basically just publicized you niggas because publicized you niggas folly, man. To make y'all look bad and to make him get more money. But Salakia for rambling again. You know how the spirit go, man. But this is Ecclesiastes 10:4. If the spirit of the ruler rise up against thee, leave not thy place, for yielding pacifieth Salakia, for yielding pacifieth great offenses. Right, man. The spirit of the ruler is the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. All right? Hey, and if the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua rise up against you, you're not supposed to flee from him, man. All right? Because that's how you offend the Lord, man. All right, that's how you offend the Lord, man. And you fleeing judgment, you trying to run away from judgment, it's going to yield and bring forth great offenses unto yourself and unto Yahweh Hashem. Because that's when you run from the Lord, man, you offending the Lord. When you run from him, man. When you try to run from his judgments, you know. And you niggas can't even run from the Lord, man. Because the Lord control all the ways of men. Let me grab that right quick. Real quick. This Proverbs chapter 16, verse 2. All the ways of a man or Salakia. Salakia, but I'm not gonna grab it right now, man. But all the ways of men is in the hands of the Lord, basically. So the Lord directs everything that goes on, man. Can't nobody do nothing without the Lord ordaining it happening first, man. All right. So with the spirit of the Lord rise up against you niggas, y'all gonna be trying to flee because y'all been living in folliness and basically portraying it to be good, man. Living in foolish silliness, man. All right, so when the great Yahweh Shem Yahushua rise up against you niggas, y'all gonna try to leave, go off, cause the great wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is him sending these plagues, Jacob's trouble. So when Jacob's trouble pop off, you niggas gonna be trying to go off to Africa, trying to go off to all these different parts of the country when it's Jake scattered everywhere, man. That's the thing that you black people don't get through your thick skull. That it is scattered everywhere, man. And if Jacob's trouble is gonna happen for all of Israel, that means all of these plagues is gonna be scattered across the land where all of these black people are at, man. So no matter where you go, no matter where you flee to, you can't escape the judgment of the Lord, man. That's what you black people don't realize. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 5, or it's like Ecclesiastes 10:5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Right, and then as I was just elaborating, all of these things is gonna come from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Everything that's going on in today's society, the Lord ordained this to happen, man. All right, so we can experience evil and good. So when we get the kingdom, we have experience of both, and we can be righteous judge, man. All right, the Lord had to give our minds to know wisdom and knowledge. I mean, Salakia, the Lord had to give our minds to know evil and good, so that when we get in the kingdom, we can know what it was, man. In order to judge somebody on something, in order to judge somebody on the evil act, you have to experience evil, man. In order to judge somebody on a good deed, you have to know, you have to have been experienced good deeds before, man. You know, I was watching Apostle Aramla live stream today, and he made a good point. He was talking about Judge Joe Mathis. Well, he wasn't talking about it, he just made mention. But he said, Judge Joe Mathis, um, or I think it's Judge Joe Mathis, but I know his last name is Mathis, Judge Mathis. But he was in the streets before he was a judge, man. He was in the streets, selling drugs, and he been through the thug life, or the so-called hypocritical thug life, man. He been in the streets before. He know that struggle, man, and he know the law. He's a judge now. So when he judge people, he can examine them. He can look at them and tell from his point of view, from his experience, how to judge them, man. And that's how we gonna be in the kingdom. All right, because we gonna remember when to a certain extent, we gonna remember our life in America, man, to a certain extent. But not to digress, I'm gonna read this back. Ecclesiastes 10:5. It says, "There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler." Right, man. Now I'm gonna go into that error, which King Solomon saw. All right, that error under the sun, man. And that's the same thing going on today, man. Because just like King Solomon said, there's nothing new under the sun. So the same thing King Solomon was perceived in his time is going on right now, man. If not at an all-time high, because the Lord finna come back and redeem us out this place, man. Lord willing, we be those elect members. But this is Salakia, bear with me real quick. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel." All right, yeah, Shema Yasharala, man. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. All right, and that same controversy that the Lord got with the inhabitants of the land is the same error that King Solomon was talking about, man, in Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter. And this is that error. It said, "Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land." And that's the problem, man. The truth is not being established. All right, our people are not following the law, statute, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, in the laws and the commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not being established in the land, in today's society, all over the place, man. Even though it should be, though. All right, there's no knowledge of who the true power of our people is. There's no knowledge of who our true nationality is. All right, and it's not being highly esteemed. It's not being put on a pedestal, man. All right, and there's no mercy. We don't get mercy from our own people. And that's the reason why Yahushua got to come back and chastise us, man. That's the reason why Yahushua got to destroy this place. Because if this place continue to go on, man, who knows what the hell is going to allude to. But this is Salakia. And this is the point right here that I was getting at. Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place." All right, now we know the word folly. It means foolishness, silliness, all right, vain and voidness. All right, and that word dignity, it means like to set on high, to be highly esteemed, to be above, and to be to be seen as good, or to be to be like marveled at, or to basically the praise, man. All right, it says folly is set in great dignity. All right, and that's exactly what it is, man. Folly is very esteemed amongst men. Folly is seen to be this great thing that everybody should do. Folly is the new trend that everybody should follow in. All right, and social media is the product of it, man. And that's why you niggas is living in the fantasy world. Esau got you niggas in the trick bag, man. Esau, man. At the same time, hey man, scriptures say Esau is Salaki. Scriptures talk about Esau being wiser than Daniel, man. Cause he got you niggas in the fantasy land, man. To have a mass nation in to live in a delusional world, to deceive the mind of a mass amount of people. The Lord got to be dealing with you to do that, man. And that's just an indication letting you know that the Lord do at the moment, the Lord does not want the whole nation of Israel to receive this truth, man. That cannot happen. All right, that's why the Lord got a certain amount of people that He set up to preach the word and to endure, to deliver out this place, man. It's always been like that. Every kingdom that was established, the Lord always set up His prophets, and it was always righteous men. All right. But it was always a remnant. It was always a small amount of righteous men. It was never a large amount, man. And the Lord ordained that to happen, for a certain reason. But folly is set in great dignity in this goddamn queendom of America, all right, in the whole world, man. You got bitches twerking, shaking their ass, man, and promoting it like it's a good thing. And then they teaching their children to indulge in that shit. Hood rat sluts, man. Y'all know who y'all are. If the shoe fits, then slip it on, man. And these niggas out here, just not moving with wisdom at all, man. All right, every Jake want to be a rapper. Every Jake want to, be a fucking comedian. Every Jake want to get famous off Instagram or get famous off social media. Doing these crazy, stupid ass dances, man, and all these different challenges. All that shit is folly, man. And all around the world is being set to be highly esteemed, man. And it's really Jake participating in. It's really Jake doing this shit, man, because they know Jake got sought, and they know it's gonna be appealing to the eyes, gonna be entertaining when Jake do it. All right, but at the same time, it's still folly, man. And Esau been doing this with our people for centuries, man. So this ain't nothing new. He been doing it with the minstrel shows. All right. Way back in the 1800s, even before then, with the minstrel shows and the Jim Crow and all that BS, man, blackface and shit. We had our own people was wearing blackface. If you look up Mr. Bojangles, I forget his real name, but the Mr. Bojangles, basically the dude who danced with Shirley Temple in the movie Annie, if I'm not mistaken, Little Orphan Annie, Shirley Temple, he was famous for dancing with her, and at the same time, it was a cultural thing going on, with segregation and black people and so-called white people, being together in the entertainment business. But basically, my point that I'm getting to is that Esau been doing this, making money off y'all folly for years, man. And it always ends up to these Jake niggas looking stupid at the end of the day. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, man. All of these, you starting to see all these celebrities is catching flack. Shit from the past is starting to come back and biting them in the ass, man. That's because Esau is forsaking you, man. Sirach the 13th chapter You know, not tell you not to trust your enemy. And Esau is the great enemy, man. Also, you other nations, cause y'all not safe either, man. You other nations, y'all take part in that shit too. Y'all not gonna get away free, man. It says, and the rich sit in low places. All right. Now that word rich means wealthy. All right. That word rich means wealthy. It say the rich sit in low places. So Esau is the rich man today, man. All right, them elite banker families. Esau is the rich man today. All right, so-called white man. He not sitting in no low place right now, man. He ruling over the fucking world right now, man. Job 9:24 tell you that the wicked, the Salakia, the wicked rule the earth basically, man. All right, and the wicked is Esau. We already know that, man. And Esau tracked back to you. Esau tracked back to the lineage of you so-called white people, man. All right, you goddamn fake Jews, man. Israelis, you know. Y'all niggas not sitting in low places, man. Y'all not that word low places, it means low condition or at a humble estate, man. All right, at a poor condition. You Edomites is not sitting at a poor condition right now. You got Trump in the office talking about making America great again, man. You know, basically bringing back the old style of how they used to run this place, man, off slavery. All right, bringing it back to look. Esau horns is growing out of his. It's starting to grow back, man. He not hiding his horns no more. All right, he not putting no. He took off those invisible horns. All right, and you can start see his physical horns sprouting out his head, man. All right, that's a parable for those who ain't catch that. But Esau is starting to show you niggas that he the devil, man. And that's what make it. That's what spiritually the spiritual meaning behind make America great again is basically the Lord. The Lord basically bringing back that old rugged hate spirit, don't give a fuck spirit back in Esau. You know, so Esau finna come. The scriptures talk about the devil coming down with great wrath, man. And Revelations 12:12, man. You know. But my point is, Esau is not sitting in no low place right now. So the rich is talking about us Israelites, because us Israelites is in a low place right now, man. Because we got these curses on us. That's what's bringing us in a poor estate and a humble rank is these curses that's on us, man. We being chastised, we being punished for going off for the Lord's commandments. So the rich is talking about the Israelites, man. Verse 7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Right, man. It's talking about you Israelites. All right. You so-called Hispanic, so-called, Native Americans, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, all of y'all are Israelites, man. And there's plenty of more tribes scattered all across the land, you know. But we sitting in a low place right now, man. We the ones going through the curses. We the ones struggling, man, to try to at least provide for ourselves in society, man. In the society that is made for us to lose. A society that wasn't fitted for us to prosper at all in no type of form or way, man. So let's talk about you Israelites. I have seen servants upon horses. All right, and the horse represents power. A horse represents power and basically a rulership. You know, it said, I have seen servants upon horses, man. You heathens was created to be servants unto the Israelites. That's why. That's the purpose. That's the real purpose of these Edomites. The real purpose of these Moabites. The real purpose of these Elamites, Hamites, Mizraim. All of y'all. The real purpose was so that y'all could serve the Israelites to make our life easier, man. All right, and to take y'all women as concubines and have our fun with them, man. Come rags, man. That's what I like to call these heathen women. Slut rags, man. Something just to get me through the day, But yeah, man, y'all was created to be servants, man. But y'all niggas Y'all upon horses right now, man. Y'all got the upper hand over us right now, man. All right. Y'all got the power of the earth right now. You know, especially Esau, because that's who mainly rule. That's who rules everything right now. Everything that's going on, the Lord is doing that through Esau. All right, because the scripture is talking about Esau being a whooping stick for the nation of Israel, a punishment basically. Salakia. It says, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Right, man. A prince, a prince is Yasharala, man, prince of power. So we the real princes of power, man. We should be on the horse, man. We should be calling shots about what goes on around the earth, man. All right, we should be calling shots about what that nation doing over there, what that nation doing over there. All right, and keeping these niggas in check, man. We supposed to be judging you other nations, man. We supposed to be having the earth in the palm of our hands through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, according to his laws and commandments that we live off of. That's supposed to be us, man. All this shit's supposed to be ours, man. Not Esau's, not Moab, not Mizraim, and all you other heathens. Esau shitting on y'all too, man. Y'all ain't got no type of say so really, just like we don't, man. All right, but you other nations, y'all just trash, man. Y'all just reap the benefits of Esau putting us in oppression. Y'all reap benefits off of our oppression, man. That's all. That's how y'all niggas get through society. All right. Fucking man. Verse Salakia. This Proverbs. This Proverbs chapter 15, verse 21. It says, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. All right. So the foolishness and folly and basically everything that you do that's in vain, it's joy unto these niggas, man. That's why they take part in it. This shit makes them happy, man. Women that shake their ass and show their titties and show their body and do all this abominable shit, do all these abominable acts. What? You got women, man, the nigga woman is crazy, man. That beat their child and just basically publicize it to be seen as something good, to be accepted in society. All right, that shit is a joy to them, man. They do it with great joy, man. If you go on Instagram and you scroll down your timeline, you see niggas with money to their ear, or and a Glock popping out their drawers. You know what I'm saying? They taking joy in that shit, man. They love living like that, man. They love seeing that's that yeah, that's that nigga from so and so. Yeah, he from so and so. That nigga raw. He bodied so and so. He robbed so and so. They jumped so and so to be seen as just respectable man. All right, that shit foolish. That shit folly, man. All right, or niggas that rap and so-called become gangsters or so-called become these tough ass hood niggas that's from the streets. That shit folly, man. You bitches that shake your ass and tits on Instagram and showing all y'all body, revealing y'all body parts. That shit is folly, man. But y'all take joy in it, and that's why it's so highly esteemed amongst society, man. But it said it says folly is joy to them that is destitute of wisdom. That word destitute means lack, void, man. All right, and that's why the reason they take part in their folly. That's the reason why they love doing their folly, man. It's because they lack wisdom. All right, Jake got a zeal for wisdom and knowledge. All right, they got a want to want to be. They have a desire to want to know wisdom and knowledge, because wisdom and knowledge is power, man. The more things you know, the more power you hold, man. All right. So Jake really want this truth, man. But just like the scriptures say, they got a zeal not according to knowledge, man. All right, and they lack wisdom. They void wisdom is a void to them, man. The Lord literally, scriptures talk about how the Lord gave them eyes not to see and ears not to hear, eyes not to wake up to this truth. All right, eyes not to see society for what it really is, and ears not to hear the prophets, man. Ears not to take heed and listen to the prophets, to the scriptures being brought out. All right. So the Lord blocked you niggas from wisdom and knowledge, man. Y'all can't have this, man. It's too valuable for you niggas, man. All right. All y'all gonna do is defile it, man. You know. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why you niggas take part in y'all folly. Because the Lord destituted y'all from wisdom. It says, but a man of understanding walketh upright. Or a man of understanding is somebody who follows the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. A man of understanding is somebody who studies, meditates, and practices the law, statute, commandments to the best of their ability, man. All right? And the brothers that do that, and some so-called sincere women that do that, you know, you gonna make your path straight, man, because that's what that word upright means, to make straight. All right. So with the way your ways is gonna be, you know, to be made straight, man. And the scriptures talk about taking the straight gate, even though that word straight means difficulty or dangerous. I'm gonna grab it though. This is but it still relates though, man. It still relate. Second Esdras chapter 7. Salakia. Bear with me, Baba Kusha. Salakia. Salakia, bear with me, Baba Kusha. Grab this precept. But yeah, man. Those that follow the ways of the commandments and the scriptures to the best of their ability, those are going to be the ones that walk in a straight pathway, man. You know, those are going to be the brothers that get redeemed. Lord willing, we are those brothers, man. All right, this Luke chapter 13, verse 24. It says, strive to enter in at the straight gate. All right, that word strive means to put up a fight or a struggle. So you gotta put up a fight. You gotta struggle, all right, in order to retain this wisdom and knowledge, man. In order to walk in an upright spirit, in order to be upright in your ways, you gotta strive and fight, man. Because what you battling spiritual demons. You battling the flesh, man. All right, and all of these worldly things and the foolishness of society, we battling those things, man. So we right now we spiritually fighting, man, to stay in this truth. We spiritually fighting for our life, man. All right, and this gonna turn into a physical fight, man. When Jacob's trouble come, when the Lord put plagues on this place, it's gonna be a spiritual and physical fight, man. You know. But I'm gonna finish up. Luke 13:24, strive to enter in at the straight gate. Now that word straight means like a level of difficulty, man. Or a dangerous position. So we gotta fight to enter in at that dangerous position, man. That dangerous position that's set before the kingdom. We gotta fight through all of that in order to get to the kingdom, man. It says, "For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able." Right, man. And the ones that seek is the ones that's taking part in this foolish, man, in this foolish ass society, living their life in a foolish manner. Those are going to be the ones that won't be able to enter into the kingdom, man. All right. And when I say that, I mean enter into the kingdom by way of a chariot. Because the whole nation of Israel gonna get the kingdom, all right, but they're not gonna get delivered into the kingdom. They're gonna get burned and reincarnated into the kingdom, man. And we not trying to go through that, man. That's why we taking the straight gate. All right, we taking that difficult position. But at the same time, while we taking that difficult route, while we taking that straight gate, we still making our ways straight, as in righteous, man. As in rehearsing the righteous acts, and to the best of our ability, keeping the laws, all right, and praising the Lord, man, fearing His name, all right. But you niggas not doing that. Y'all participating in folly, man, and that's one thing we gotta check ourselves about, brothers. You know, no matter, how long you been in this truth, you always still gotta check yourself on how much folly you indulge in, man, because you can, just like I read, man, it only take a little bit silliness or folliness for you to get into that could ruin everything. That could ruin your salvation, man. But like I said, don't be OR though. You know, it is a balance, but at the same time, you have to examine yourself, man. All right, and that's the point of this video right here, man. But this Proverbs 15:21, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. Right, a man of understanding is gonna make his path straight to enter into the kingdom. You know, and I'm gonna close out with this right here. It's Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 10, verse 6. Salakia. No. Sirach 20:31. Slip of the tongue, Salakia. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 20, verse 31. Better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom. All right. So, you know, brothers, we gonna participate in folly, you know, because we in the flesh and we under grace at the end of the day too, you know, and we gotta balance it out, man. So we always gonna like brothers got, you know, brothers got women, you know, you chill with your girl, you know, go out, do your own thing sometimes, might catch a bite to eat, you know, go out somewhere or whatever from time to time, every blue moon. But you know, at the most part, when we do indulge in folly, it's better to keep it within our circle, man. All right, it's better to keep it within, you know, your personal and private life. You know, keep your folly within your private and personal life, man. Everybody don't gotta know, man. All right, because then basically you just putting yourself in an open shame. You know, you basically just publicizing and putting yourself in an open shame, man. And that's what the nation of Israel is. 2/3 of the nation. You black people are just ashamed, man. Ashamed to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Ashamed to the prophets, man. Ashamed to yourselves. All right. It's just a big ass shame, man. You know. And you even though we know the Lord is righteous, we know the Lord is always going to be righteous, and His righteousness endureth forever. But to these other nations, the nation of Israel make the Lord look like He allowed. Well, you know, We are a reflection of Yahweh. All right, and the other nations, they see Yahweh's power through us, man. They see Yahweh's righteousness through us. All right, so these other heathen nations, they taking us as an example of the Lord's power, man. That's why in the ancient days, when we was like close to the Lord, closer to the Lord was dealing with us more. We used to be warriors, man. We used to slay and kill hundreds and thousands of people in the manner of a whole 20 hours, or probably shorter than that, man. Because we had stamina, we had that testosterone going, we had that power, agility, we had that strength, because the Lord was dealing with us, because we was on a more righteous level with the Lord, man. We was more righteousness back in those days. And the heathen nations would look at us and be marveled and amazed, like, wow, the Lord is really, the Lord, their God is the true power, man. The Lord is a true power. You see how he just did that, man? His God is real, man. And that's how the heathens look at us, man. But now in today's society, we just plummeted, man. And basically the way these heathens look at us, y'all making Yahweh Shah look bad, man. Y'all making Yahweh look bad. Even though Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shah will never be seen to be as bad or evil or anything, because the Lord is righteous and the Lord is powerful, and he create evil and righteous, man. He create light and dark, the creator of all things, man. And his righteousness endure forever. All right. So we already know that, man. But you Jakes, man, are you black people? Y'all make us look bad as fuck out there, man. And y'all following this, y'all put yourself into an open shame, man. You know? And that's why these heathens look at us like the way they do now, man. That's why when we come around, man, when anytime you see Jake out in public and these other nations amongst in the midst of them, man, they always uncomfortable, man. These heathens always uncomfortable when Jake come around, you know, and they always make a laughing stock out of us because you niggas make a laughing stock out of yourselves with the foolishness. You got bitches walking around with different colors in their hair and just and it ain't their real hair in the first place, man. It's like a fucking hat, man. A fucking hairy hat, man, that y'all put over y'all heads, man. And this shit looks ridiculous. Trying to envy the oppressor, man. Bitches get butt implants and different plastic surgery looking foolish. Y'all putting yourself in an open shame looking foolish, man. Cleavage all out, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why the Lord has a controversy with this place, man. You know? That's why King Solomon said that he seen the error under the sun, man. It all started, man. Let me just close out, Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakhakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who were well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that preaches truth throughout the four corners of the globe.